Hello, welcome to another Adalo tutorial. If you have not subscribed and you've never left a comment, come on. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Click the subscribe button and just leave a comment. I'm not using a very sophisticated software, so I'm just using Camtasia. So doing all those plenty animations, it's hard. So today I'm going to be answering a couple of questions that a lot of you have been sending me and or sending me personally and leaving on the comment section of the tutorials. Lots of you find it very difficult to know the next step when you're building your application. Like, maybe you build a sign-up screen, a login screen, and a home screen. So you find it difficult to build all the paths, and you find it difficult to combine the colors together. So I think it's not, you find it difficult to do all this stuff because you have not planned your application. And that using Adalo to build your app does not remove the user experience, does not remove user interface design, does not remove all other things that you have to do before creating your app. For example, I personally use Figma. I use Figma to create my design before before building anything with Adalo, because I want to have everything beforehand. For example, when you start designing, you need to have a design brief. It's very important. You need to know exactly what you want to design. You don't just open Adalo and just jump in there and just start bringing out screens from your head. But first, you need to get all the key elements that you need together. Even if you're not employing a designer, you need to have a design brief. You need to know, what do you want to design? At the end of putting all these tools together, what exactly do I want to achieve? How do I achieve it? What do I need? What's going to be the end goal? What's going to be the end result? Will I just build for? Will I just? Do I want to? Do I think I'm gonna need a login? I'm gonna need a sign up. I'm gonna need videos. I'm gonna need any of this stuff. So it contains all the things. It contains the deliverables that you intend to have. What's going to be, what's the final design going to be like? What's the timeline? How long are you going to design it? Your research method going to be like? So you have to come up with all these things. So you need to know the problem. You need to know the audience you're solving the problem for. You need to know if there's going to be any constraint. You need to know if you're going to be delivering something. You need to know if there's going to be a timeline for you to deliver this. You need to know, especially if you're using Adalo to build for someone else. The most important thing, you need to know the problem. You need to know the audience you're solving it for. That's the most important thing when you're building something, when you're building a mobile application with Adalo. Then also, you need to have an idea of how your app will look like. Not an idea inside your head. You need to have an idea of how you think your app will look like. It's called a mod board. That's what it's called. It's just called a mood board. You need to have, how do you think? You need to have it in paper. You need to use maybe a software, maybe Adobe XD or something else to just think of it, to just design it. This is how I think I want it to be. This is how I think it's going to be on paper. Or maybe this is how I want each of the screens to be when I design it. When you have all these things sorted out, designing with Adalo will just be a breeze, because you know which data is going to which place, what belongs to which place, what belongs to what, where you're going to fix this and where you're going to fix that. For example, this is a web application for a real estate company. You can use Adalo to build this. You can use Adalo to build an e-listing website. Sure, you can. But for you to get everything here off your head and just put it in Adalo, it's going to be difficult and it's going to take a whole lot of time. But it's very, very good, and it's way a lot better if you have all these things if you design all these things using a tool like Figma, or just you design a very, very low fidelity prototype, or maybe a mock-up of all this stuff that you want to do, and you just go ahead and do it. And lastly, another thing that lots of lots of the viewers of my video are complaining about is they do not know colors to use, they do not know typography to use, they do not know the kind of experience they want to create using the Adalo application. That's why before when you have your mudboard ready, when you have your designs, before you even think of having your designs ready, you need to know who you're building for. It's very important. That it's called a persona. A persona is a fictional representative of who's going to be using your mobile application that you'll be building with Adalo. You need to know exactly who. So, what's this person's interest? Is this person a baby? Is this person a man? Is this person a woman? If the person is a man, what type of man? Is this person looking for a relationship? Is this person a hard worker? Is this person looking for a job? So, you need to know. All these kind of decisions will influence the way your app is going to look like. Not just go ahead and open your app and start pouring red all over the place, black all over the place, and start using the templates that Adalo gives you and start use it to develop your application. But before you don't have to use a template. Get all the information you can get. Research very well. Think of your research can be qualitative, it can be quantitative, or it can be competitive. Competitive research are very it's way easier, especially if you have someone doing if you know an app that does the same thing that you want that does the same thing with the app you want to create. All you have to do is to look for apps that are doing the same thing that have the same function, targeting the same market, and see the layout, see the kind of colors they're using. Just go ahead and use it. If it's a paid plan, go ahead and pay for it and use it very well and see the kind of experience. See what you're going to improve, see where they fall short of, and then you can have the idea on how to create yours. So you need a persona, you need the goal. What's the goal of this person? That's what you're trying to solve. You're trying remember, whenever you're creating an app, you're trying to solve a problem. That's what you're trying to solve. You're trying to solve a problem. And if you just start creating it without knowing the problem you're solving, then you're going to waste a whole lot of time and you're going to be in trouble. So look for the problem, see people who have this problem, and build your app accordingly. Yeah. So, for example, this is a simple UX. This is a simple UI that you can use to build web app in Adalo. You can easily transform this. This is a music streaming app. You can easily use it. You can build. You can use Adalo to build this. But you can see with this person, this is a lady, and you know that this platform is majorly built for people who love listening to music. This person is with a headphone and still holding a phone too, and you see the person is so engrossed in the song, so engrossed in the music, and now what's the next thing to do? You want to be engrossed like this person if you're coming to this website. So you click on join, and when you click on join, you sign up name, email, password, then you click this. And you can discover more music if you want to, chart, album, more. So the point is, this type of template might not be in Adalo for you to use. But when you do your research and you have this thing beforehand, doing this with Adalo will be a piece of cake. So please, before you start designing, get everything done. It doesn't have to take 20 years. It doesn't have to take 1 month. It could be only 2 days. You could do this for like 2 days, and you can gather all this information for 2 days, and the third day you can start designing. But you just need to have a foresight of what you're about to design before going to Adalo to design anything. So that's it, guys. Go ahead and have fun. Go ahead and think of your project. Go ahead and think of how you want your Adalo app to be and build it that way. So that's it. Till the next episode of the class. This class is pretty short. So next, I'm going to be showing you a lot how to use Adalo to design a whole lot. But I just thought this is very important that you should know this and know it very well. Have fun. Have a lovely day. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. You watch this video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to learn how to build, if you want to learn how to build a note-taking app with Adalo, then click on any side of the screen and you'll see the option. You'll see a link for you to get started. So thank you, have fun. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. Don't forget to subscribe and leave comments if you like this video. Have fun.